dodging bullets, taking cover. If you're with me, be with me. Fading promise, sinking lower. If you miss me, just miss me. Sick of those late nights where I'm up alone, glued to the phone till the morning, acting like it's all under control when I still don't know what I'm doing. But I wish I could say what's been clouding my brain. Can't break through it from these consequences set in a frame. I know I said that I would try to get up from the dirt, but in my head there's no consequence for breaking my word. But in my head, there's no consequence for breaking my word.
Off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Damian Lillard.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Damian Lillard out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Detroit, we've got Josh Jackson. Grant is out there with Plumlee. And it's Smith. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. Do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number one is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. From 13, and it's James missing. Caldwell-Pope against Jackson. Pass to Bey. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Lakers. Here's Bey. 17 points in his last outing. Smith left side. Here's Bey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Caldwell Pope outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. Stolen by Grant. And there's the drive. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Pass to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
No one near James as he lets it go. He pulls it in.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Back to Jackson. Six to shoot. Here's Grant. Misses the three. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Jackson against Caldwell Pope. Jackson passes to Grant. Back to Jackson. Smith outside for three. A shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Smith against Lillard. Second chance shot. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard attacking, takes it off the glass. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
Plumlee against Drummond. Plumlee, the pass to Bay. Here's Smith, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
James, no good on the free throw.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Here's Stewart, defended by Drummond. There's the drive. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Hayes the pass to Bay. Passes it to Diallo. Over Caldwell Pope. Diallo no good. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lillard looking around.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hayes. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Lillard. Caldwell Pope outside. Davis down low, working on Grant. And that one hits back iron.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Diallo the pass to Stewart. Here's Bay. Now the pass to Stewart. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now James. His last outing, he had 18 points. Lillard outside. Back to LeBron. "14 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got 6.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Here's Bay. James covering. Bay, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Lillard with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trailed by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle, and stolen by LeBron. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. The open shot, Lillard. Caldwell Pope kicks to Lillard. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Stewart. Over to the left wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Joseph's checked in for Detroit. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Lakers leading by 6. Lillard outside. Gasol setting the pick for Lillard. 2 points. That one goes.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
To the left wing. Grant surveying the D. Now here's Diallo. Guarded by Kuzma. Offensive rebound. That one goes in. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Gasol passes to Kuzma. Off target from outside. Diallo inside. Covered by Lillard. From deep three-point range. He made it! He got it! Big time!
Wow. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership skills.
I think it comes from being in a big family. You know, as a kid, I would go to my grandmother's house, and I had a bunch of older cousins, a few younger cousins, boys and girls, and we had to make sure everybody ate. We had to make sure everybody was comfortable, everybody felt safe.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Smith. Also, Corey Joseph out there. Plumlee out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Stewart in at the four-man position. On the clock, Jackson from long range. That shot off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Plumlee. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Lillard outside. To the paint. And finished off by Gasol.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jackson kicks to Joseph. Smith for three. It's good from long range. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And stolen by Kuzma. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Schroeder finds Lillard. Harrell setting the pick for Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Smith. Great D that time from Harrell.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Schroeder dishes to Lillard. With the drive, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Group substitution here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Gasol. Anthony Davis comes in for Harrell. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Great positioning on the putback. Stewart's got his third basket of the night right there.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James, really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
Outside Jackson. Plumlee in the high post. Smith outside. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. From beyond the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers leading by 15. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Lillard. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Drummond working against Plumlee. Here's Bay. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here is LeBron. Lillard finds James. with the fadeaway. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. 17-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Bay. James covering. Bay passes to Stewart. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. LeBron outside. Passes it to Davis. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
For the Pistons, Grant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Diallo comes in for Josh Jackson. And Hayes subbed in for Smith. And the Lakers also making a change. Schroeder's checked in. Pistons trailed by 17. Now here's Hayes. Last game out he had 14. Bay. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. LeBron James on the wing. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
A minute 50 left in the first half. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Grant kicks to Hayes. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Rebound Andre Drummond. Lakers leading by 19 points. Schroeder surveying the floor. LeBron right side. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 14 points for LeBron.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The pass to Bay. Grant outside. 58 seconds left in the first half. Into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Fade away. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He's with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drives to the hoop. Bay gets the bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
LeBron drives in. Knocked away. Good work there as it goes. LeBron's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Now Hayes. Pass to Grant. For Davis. That one a little long. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to, some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
I know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, we know a guy next to us knows he can rap. But Damian Lillard can play hoops a little bit too. Give him a little space and he'll drain it from deep. Crowd him on the perimeter and he'll blow right past you.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So for the Lakers right now, the forwards are LeBron and Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Pistons trailed by 21. Pass to Bay. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Bay. Grant outside. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Here's Lillard. It doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Bay passes to Plumlee. On the wing, Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And there's the pass to Bay. Here's Grant. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Back to Jackson. Plumlee with a screen on James. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Pistons. The Lakers also making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Harrell comes in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Lillard. Pistons trailed by 18. Over to the wing. Grant kicks to Joseph. Back to Smith. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Jackson finds Smith. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tries the spin move. Caldwell Pope passes to James. Caldwell Pope outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Smith. Grant with a screen on James. Smith drives in, and the rejection by James.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot block.
Kuzma finds James. Ball's knocked loose. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Kuzma. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Smith kicks to Plumlee. Out to the right wing. Plumlee with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Los Angeles with another miss. Pistons trailed by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Harrell with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Harrell the pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. Harrell trying to free himself up. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Schroeder outside, takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Schroeder's got his first points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Joseph against Caldwell Pope.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Hayes comes in for Smith. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here's Diallo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Rebound the Lakers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Joseph down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Passes to Davis. Back to Schroeder. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Grant. Back to Hayes. Kicks to Joseph. Hayes the pass to Diallo. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter. Schroeder dishes to Hill. 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Davis. A beautiful reverse layup. Davis has got 6 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this 2nd half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Davis. Out to Kuzma. A putback. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Here's Grant, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Doumbouya is out there with Okafor. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Bay in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Up and in on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Lakers controlling the game. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Morris. Now here's Gasol. He kicks to Schroeder. The 3 ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Okafor. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Gasol.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's Schroeder with the drive. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. Both free throws good for Okafor.
I'll tell you what, coming straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke, Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
And the pass to Lillard. Gasol setting the pick for Lillard. It's deflected. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doumbouya kicks to Ellington. Pass to Okafor. And Gasol sends it back. At the elbow, it's Matthews. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds in this game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Matthews finds Lillard. Now here's Ellington. Okafor, high post. Back to Ellington. Driving inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And that one falls for Ellington. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Pass to Doumbouya. Down low. Here's Okafor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
There's the screen. Here's Smith, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Matthews passes to Lillard.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
He takes it in. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 20 points.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Doumbouya sets a screen for Smith. He gets that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Matthews. Magruder with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
For 3, Ellington. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Matthews passes to Lillard. Matthews sets a screen for Lillard. Driving to the basket. Count it. He's got 22.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Rejected by Gasol. From outside the arc. Lillard misses.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Smith on the wing, covered by Lillard, and it's Smith missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Lillard against Smith. Lillard dishes to Gasol. And the shot goes in.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Detroit, no good that time either. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Driving the lane, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smith surveying the D. In the corner, it's Ellington. Okafor with the screen on Matthews. Ellington with it. Over Matthews. The shot by Ellington, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Matthews passes to Lillard. Matthews sets a screen for Lillard. From deep. Doumbouya pulls it in. And, well, Detroit shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Pistons.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Lillard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Smith kicks to Okafor. Passes it to Magruder. Now Okafor. The pass to Doumbouya. Smith outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thanks. Damian, this team is on a roll and finding ways to win. What would you say about how you're playing?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
I know you want to keep it going, man, so congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
The Cavaliers are still in search of their next franchise player. Coach Bickerstaff told me the talent is going to come as the young players develop. Right now, though, we're laying the foundation. How competitive, tough, and unselfish can we be? Those things give you a chance, and they are the foundation of who we want to be.
All right, Allie, good reporting there. Thank you. And these are two young teams here, Grant. Rare for youth to be served in this league, but you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day.
I didn't, B.A. My first game, 20-10. Hey.
Come on, man.
No, in all seriousness, two young teams with a lot of runway in front of them. The opportunity to develop these players, teach them how to play the right way, and understanding it's not a finished product. Down the road, if you keep these young cores together, they have a chance to be very successful.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Jay Crowder is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Richardson in at the 2. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton are the backcourt tandem. Then there's Okoro. And it's Nance in at the 4. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. Here's Ayton, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
And of course, DeAndre Ayton was the #1 pick in the 2018 draft. But you think about the #3 pick being Luka Doncic and the #5 pick and Trae Young both becoming all-stars. There's a lot of pressure on Ayton to succeed. But Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns remain patient with Ayton, and I think they should.
Offensive rebound, Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Richardson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And for Ayton, even as the top overall pick, Grant, there seemed to be an understanding that it could take time for him to deliver on his gifts.
And B.A., I think you're right. At 7 foot with top-tier athleticism and skill, he's got an incredible offensive arsenal. It can take longer for bigs to figure it out. But of course, Monty Williams developed guys like LaMarcus Aldridge and Anthony Davis. He knows what it takes to make him into an elite player.
Outside Young. The 3. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Goes back up. The Cavaliers pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Young, guarded by Garland. Outside Young. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, he just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
Pass to Hartenstein. Nance outside. Driving in. Right side Garland. Here's Okoro. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. Offensive board. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Out to the right wing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Okoro, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Bridges outside. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Over Garland. And that one hits the back iron. The Cavs trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Okoro. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Crowder outside. Here's Richardson. Bridges with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Over Okoro. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Okoro. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Hartenstein. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Now here's Young. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully, and that one seriously put on a passing clinic.
And the Suns call time here. Kaminsky outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Galloway. Here's the second effort, and Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 9 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Windler. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Garland. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the lay-in.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Grant, Darius Garland, a young scoring guard. This team thinks he can be a fantastic shooter.
You know, he does a great job of getting his shoulders square to the hoop, even while on the move. I mean, he could be a deadly outside shooter in a very short time.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Kaminsky outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Garland.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, we've talked about shortening the season, Brett, but what do you think about proposals to shorten games?
That's an interesting concept. Of course, we know college is 2 halves in 40 minutes. I don't know. Would fans enjoy that? Maybe.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Saric checks in for Ayton. And he sinks the second. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Here's Johnson. Pure from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 8.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Here's Prince driving inside. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Pass to Kevin Gelly. Outside Garland. It's hauled in by Saric.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Kaminsky, left side. Here's Galloway. From 12 feet. Kept alive. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Cleveland shooting 23%. Not great so far. Now Garland. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Pass to Windler to end the run. That one no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Suns ahead. They lead by 12. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. They've got Okoro, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Sexton. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Young attacking. Yep, count it. Young's got his second basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
To the wing on the left. And the basket by Windler.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Phoenix is shooting at 45% of the game so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, after 4 straight runs to the finals, it's been a rough couple of seasons for the Cavs. But Coach J.B. Bickerstaff is pleased with how the team has responded since he took over. He said there's a camaraderie, a bond, a common goal. It's all about the team. Guys, it's something to build on.
All right, good reporting there, Allie.
Ice Trey. You know, what's amazing to me about Trae Young is his accomplishments early in his career. The statistical feats he's pulled off this early in his career, wow. We've never seen a young player do what he's done.
And he makes a first. Well, to your point, those amazing stats that Young has put up, some of it is the era. Nevertheless, it's impressive.
Great point. I mean, Young was the first to have 15 assists and 5 threes multiple times in a season, and was the fastest to 350 made three-pointers, beating Lillard's mark. Now, of course, those might seem like cherry-picked stats, but Young's beating out some big names early in his career to reach those marks.
Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein, no good. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Back to Young. Now here's Richardson. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Nance outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Up and over Richardson. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Young against Sexton. And Young, here we go. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Boy, one trend we've seen over the years in the NBA, Grant, is an increase in the number of possessions per game.
And BA, that's by design. You know, back in the early 2000s, the NBA wanted to speed up the game. They took away some of the physicality in the game. And as that happened, it coincided with the embracing of the three-point shot. And so now the pace has picked up. It's more up and down. It's exciting to watch. I think for the players, they enjoy playing this style of basketball, and that has contributed in large part to the number of possessions growing and increasing as it is in today's game.
Never been as fast, never been as skilled as it is right now in the NBA.
Very true.
He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Ayton inside. Crowder outside. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And here's Sexton. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Okoro. Well, Grant, you've seen the NBA from just about every angle. As a player, a broadcaster, and now an owner. Has your perspective changed over the years about the NBA?
You know, B.A., my perspective definitely has changed. For so long, you only saw things through the lens of being a player. Now, as a broadcaster working with you and in ownership, you see a whole different side to the league. I understand the business aspect, the incredibly difficult decisions that the league has to make, but also each individual franchise. It's not as easy as maybe I thought it was as a player, but I certainly have a healthy respect for the incredible decisions that are involved in this game.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The ball's knocked loose, and it's the Suns with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And a deep 3 from Young. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Okoro. On the wing, Sexton, guarded by Young, and it's Sexton on the ball. Oh, that one he just did. Oh, man. Wow.
And make it happen. Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Crowder outside. Back to Young. Crowder outside. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Crowder's got 6 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Galloway subbed in for Richardson. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Pass to Sexton. Prince can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Down low. Out to the wing. Here's Galloway. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Osman. Going inside, and he buries his first look.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Guarded by Garland. There's the block. Here's Prince. A 20-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Here's Johnson with the drive. Pass to Galloway. Right wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. No good there. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Garland. The layup misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Get there, get there. Big coming, big coming.
Here's Osman. 13 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Prince. 1:49 left to play in the first half.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Šarić. Kaminsky outside. Here's Galloway. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A minute 29 left in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Osman, no good. The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Galloway. Guarded by Garland. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 19. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Johnson with a bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Cleveland shooting only 23% so far. Outside Sexton. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Guarded by Garland. Here's Šarić. No good from outside.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside Garland. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Suns ahead, just dominating this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the point.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the
Your
folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
My folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 9 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their leads. And so in the game for Phoenix, we've got Trae Young. Jay Crowder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And Phoenix has possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And you know, B.A., the biggest asset for Colin Sexton is his speed. He can absolutely blow by defenders in transition. His first step, man, it lets him get by those defenders in the half-court sets as well.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. From 7. That's tipped. Another shot. Okoro up and in on the layup. Okoro's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Garland. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And you know, Grant, with Sexton, when he gets it going, he can be a blur on the court.
A blur indeed. I mean, he really has speed and knows how to take advantage of it. He likes to press the defense in transition at all times. And a lot of his baskets can come from just speed alone.
Get through. Drives to the hoop. Okoro, no good. Phoenix is shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. To the inside. Garland with the ball, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Nance. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Ayton. Outside Sexton. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 5 now.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Pass to Nance. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Ayton. Sexton goes in. And here's Garland. Here's Okoro over Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Now Richardson. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Young. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 6. Aiden with a screen. Shot from 12. Good. 10 points for him. Grant, you were known for your all-around play. In your mind right now, who's the most versatile wing in the game today?
BA, hands down, it has to be LeBron James. He is the gold standard for a number of things in the game, but particularly versatility. His ability to be a facilitator, to play point, to post up, to defend, to lead, and of course, to put up a lot of points as well. He epitomizes what versatility is in today's game.
Would you call him the king of the wings?
You could say that.
The first free throw is good. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Young. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Bridges. There's the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Kaminsky. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Right side, Garland. Shoots over Young. That's short off the rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And he banks in the layup. Young's got 14.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
With the adversity the league has faced recently, good thing the relationship between the players' union and the league office is strong. That's not always been the case, but with leaders like Adam Silver and Chris Paul communicating and cooperating, guys, it's helped the NBA weather these challenging times.
Yeah, I love it. Good collaboration there. Good call, Allie. Thank you.
One shot.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Out to the right wing. And it's Kaminsky penetrating. Count the basket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Okoro. Give him 8. Here's Prince. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Galloway. The Cavaliers shooting just 21% from the floor. Here's Wendler. Over to the left wing. Here's Okoro. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Prince. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Johnson. 1:51 left in the third. Here's Galloway. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, you've been part of the Atlanta Hawks ownership group for years now. What drew you to that?
Well, B.A., I've always thought about the idea of being a part of an ownership team. And in 2015, when the Atlanta Hawks became available, I was able to put together a group and acquire the team. And I'll tell you, it's been fantastic. First of all, I've learned a great deal. There's some incredibly difficult decisions that are made year in and year out on the business side and on the basketball side as well. But I'll tell you, it's been nothing but fun. I've enjoyed it. Great partners. And I look forward to bringing a championship to Atlanta one day.
Both good from the line that time. 1:44 left in the third. Here's Okoro. Give him 8. Nails the baby hook. Okoro's got 10.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Kevin Gelly. Buries it down low. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Kaminsky outside. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Osman. And that one drops for him. Osman's got his second basket on the night.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Pass to Johnson. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Osman. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Five ticks left to play in the third. From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Suns ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sexton and Osman are the wings, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Pass to Nance. Right side, Garland. 2 points. That one goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Young. There's the three. The rebound by Osman. The Cavaliers shooting only 27% for today's game. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Nance. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's. Sexton against Young. Driving to the basket. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And now the defense full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
Nance right side. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
On the wing, Richardson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
Pass to Hartenstein. Right side, Garland. Nance in the post. And yep, it's good. Nance has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, the more he hits that, the more it's going to open up some opportunities and some spacing for Larry Nance Jr. to make plays.
The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Sexton against Richardson. They grab their own miss. Hartenstein, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Šarić. He's guarded by Nance. Here's Richardson. Shots blocked, but they get it back. Second chance shot. And we're going to have a jump ball. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Sexton. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Šarić. Now here's Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Tries again. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Think about the consciousness of a player. DeAndre Ayton teaming up with his fellow native of the Bahamas, Buddy Hield, and rallying to aid their native land after that devastating Hurricane Dorian that ripped through the islands.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges is checked in. That's good from Ayton. How about Ayton signing a shoe deal, and for every pair in his DeAndre colorway line, $25 donated to Bahamas Relief.
And what a great way, BA, to make a difference. I think those shoes might look pretty good on you.
Back to Garland from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Now here's Young, guarded by Garland. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Well, Grant, one area where we've seen great advancement is how we're seeing injuries treated. The rehabbing of these injuries and the speed in which players are coming back is unprecedented.
It really is, BA, and certainly I've experienced my fair share of injuries. And over the last 20-plus years, the advancement in not only treating injuries, but preventative measures so you don't get hurt. And so teams now, whether it's load management, understanding the importance of nutrition, rest, recovery, all of these things factor in to the sophistication level now that's applied to players. And so in a way, I wish I was 25 right now in today's NBA with all the technology and sophistication available to teams. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Pass to Galloway. And here's Carter. 6 to shoot. Here's Galloway. Fires it.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Dellavedova. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Matthew Dellavedova, of course, part of glory days for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Not a huge part of rotations nowadays, but trust me, there's great value in a locker room presence like Matthew Dellavedova.
And he drops the first. How about Delly? Such a huge part of the Cavs title run. He's beloved here by Cleveland fans.
No doubt about it. And he's so pesky and so competitive. You just know that in the minutes that he's going to be playing, he's going to give you everything he's got.
And so he hits both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Here's Carter. Pass to Moore. Here's Craig. And here's Carter. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that. Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Wade. Here's Okoro. He's checked by Carter. 11 feet out. Okoro, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
With some arc, that one's good by Moore.
It's clear that Moore has worked on some things in the offseason. There's a rare teardrop.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he gets it back.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth. Here's Okoro, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Pass to Craig. Here's Galloway.
That's his first personal foul.
One shot.
Moore, as an efficient scorer out here, plays well within himself on the offensive end.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. So it's Phoenix now. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Carter to the left side wing. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Kevin Kelly. And they pick up 2.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Back to Carter. Over to the wing. Pass to Craig. Here's Moore. That 3's off the mark. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Body told me. Told me.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Let's take a look at the numbers for Domantas Sabonis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Down in the block, you have Sabonis and Turner. TJ McConnell is out there with LeVert, and it's Lamb at the small forward. And for the Celtics, we've got Brown. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Pritchard. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
When Brown's at his most dangerous is when he recognizes the spacing on the court and finds the open spots in the D.
Now, here's McConnell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. LeVert against Fournier. They get it back. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pritchard passes to Williams. It's Fournier on the wing. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McConnell kicks to Turner. And here's LeVert. 23 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Turner no good. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pritchard. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McConnell. Outside Fournier. And he drives in. Doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Williams. Fournier against Turner. Fournier into the lane. And they take the lead.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown against Lamb. Yep, that one goes.
And this is one of the things Lamb does best, scoring off the pick and roll.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pritchard passes to Williams. Fournier with the screen on Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Boston shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The pass to LeVert. Driving in. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Another shot. Pass to McConnell. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Now here's Williams. Brown down low, covered by Lamb. Brown, good. Brown's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's LeVert. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Launches it, down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just the dominant performance on the glass. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
LeVert with it. He has 5. Tries from 16, and it comes off the front of the rim.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers? Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Williams, a screen on LeVert. And it's sent back by Turner. Now McConnell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
They get it again. Here's LeVert. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Fournier. Back to Brown. Williams trying to break free. Pacers with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Back to McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Lamb. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Now McConnell. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Turner. The 6-footer's good.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics, and that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Boston ends up going with a new group. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
The pass to Terry. Kicks to Thompson. The Celtics working the ball around now. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Shot by Terry, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Holiday dishes to Holiday. Back to Holiday. Going inside. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
That free throw good from Thompson. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
No good on the second free throw.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and more than capable defender.
Celtics trail by 4. Neesmith, the pass to Terry. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Bitadze. On the wing, Holiday. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pacers lead by 6.
You like the show of assertiveness. Give Holiday this positioning, and he'll do his thing.
Terry, the pass to Thompson. 23 seconds left in the first. Terry outside. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. Count the basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Celtics trail by 6. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indiana, the guards are the Holiday brothers, Aaron and Justin. Sabonis is out there with McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5.
Look, I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That one is off. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Langford. Good on the second free throw. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the
is.
case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Now here's Terry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Here's Holiday. 3-point lead. Sabonis' screen on Terry. Holiday goes in. McDermott. Offensive rebound. Here's Sabonis. He doesn't hit that one.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the lead.
Now here's Brown. Defense right on him.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside Holiday from the high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a quality score. Holiday gives these types of shots. Okay, he'll take them all day long.
Preston Nesmith beyond the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Nesmith has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Sabonis' screen on Terry. Here's Holiday. Williams with the block. But they recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Brown the pass to Nesmith. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McDermott. The Pacers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Holiday dishes to Turner. He kicks it to McDermott. Holiday against Brown. Here's Turner. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Brown down low. And Brown throws it down hard.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his man hops on his chest.
Pacers shooting just 31% in the game. Passes to Sabonis. Hits the jumper in space. And the Pacers lead by 2.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Terry the pass to Thompson. Brown outside. The three, and he's good on the three ball. Brown's got 11 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
There's the pass to Holiday. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Oh, yeah, the guys, they need to lead the way. They spend far too much time on the bench. I mean, they'll be more careful than that.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for McDermott. Karis LeVert comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. So it's Boston now after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to LeVert to stop the run. They get it back. Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And the first one drops.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
The Celtics making a switch here. Langford's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Brissett's checked in. All free throws good from Turner. Austin with the ball. 3-point lead. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Pass to Pritchard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Now here's LeVert. 5 points in the game. Turner finds LeVert. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pritchard passes to Williams. Passes it to Fournier. Here's Pritchard. Pocket 6. There's the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now the pass to Brissett. Here's LeVert. He's guarded by Fournier. For the 3. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Williams kicks to Langford. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Brissett. Here's Lamb. A three-pointer is right on target. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
He spots up so well off the ball. Lamb, an excellent all-around jump shot.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Tipped away. Fournier against LeVert. Fournier's shot is off. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. McConnell kicks to Turner. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's LeVert. And a miss there on the triple.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Tries again. Williams can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 5. Here's LeVert. Looking to end his cold spell. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He has 7.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Boston. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserves.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie? That's all the coach got to do. Tell them to stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Evan Fournier. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Williams, a screen on LeVert. The shot's good from Fournier.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Shoots from 14, and that one goes long. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Williams. Pass to Williams. And Fournier kicks to Williams. And the pass to Pritchard. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. And it's sent back by Turner. And they get it back. And the basket is good. Pritchard's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's LeVert. He has 7, and good that time.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here's Pritchard. He dishes it to Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pacers trail by 7. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to LeVert. Shot from the wing, and it goes down 2 points. LeVert's got 11 points. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brown dishes to Fournier. Pass to Cornette. Brown inside. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Three-pointer, LeVert. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
LeVert against Fournier. The feed to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Outside Holiday. Sabonis against Thompson. Sabonis kicks to McDermott. Holiday with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. LeVert from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
Brown feeling out a bit. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now Brown, 11 points in the game. Outside Fournier. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to Bitadze. Shoots over Fournier. That one wide left. Celtics leading by 7. Terry kicks to Cornette. It's Fournier on the wing. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
When D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Terry against Holiday. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
On the wing, Brown. Shoots over McDermott. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Neesmith, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Indiana also making some changes. Brissett's checked in, and Justin Holiday subbed in for LeVert. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Terry against Holiday with the drive, and Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Brown outside. They set the pick. And finished off by Brown.
Well, you see the confidence building offensively. First it was taking over stretches. Now it's taking over games.
Passes it to Brissett. The dish to McDermott. Pass to Brissett. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Langford. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Langford, the pass to Williams. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Lamb. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Boston leading by 10. .137 left to play in the third. Pass to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at Boston. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And checking out Indiana, 3 spots below.
I think for the Pacers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught in the middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Now, here's McConnell. Here he goes. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Second chance effort, and it's blocked. Now, here's McConnell. And there's the pass to McDermott. Back to McConnell. And it's good, 2 points. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Williams. Outside Williams. Pass to Pritchard. From past the arc. That shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Up top, McConnell. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Pritchard. Over McConnell. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 8. On the court right now for the Pacers. Down in the block, you have Sabonis and Turner. Karis LeVert is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. That's good from McConnell. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Here's Pritchard. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Fournier against Levert. A shake. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Pritchard. Nice D from Sabonis.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Levert kicks to McConnell. And the pass to Sabonis. And here's Levert. Back to Sabonis. Passes to Levert. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fournier passes to Pritchard. Pass to Thompson. Brown outside. And he drives in, and Brown throws it down.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You gotta have a body on him right away.
They set the pick. Takes it inside and finished off by Brown.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now, here's Brown. Pacers trail by 12. McConnell with it. Pass to Levert. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
McConnell passes to Levert. From 13. Rebound Boston. Pritchard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. McConnell passes to Levert. No good on the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside Fournier.
Done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
McDermott for 3, but they'll get another chance. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Brown. And Fournier kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. Sabonis with the steal. Now, here's McConnell. The pass to LeVert. Back to McConnell. It's up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Fournier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Brown outside. That one's not going to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Fast break. Here they come. Here's McDermott. No good that time. Nice D from Fournier. And it's the Celtics ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Pritchard. Here's Thompson. And that one comes up a bit short.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to LeVert. Out to Turner. There's the triple. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Celtics leading by 16. And here's Brown. Outside Fournier. The trade. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Turner with the steal. Lamb against Brown. And Lamb, here we go. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
It's something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line.
That free throw missing.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 17. Outside, Sabonis. On the wing, Turner. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's McConnell. Indiana again missing.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Outside, Fournier. Brown drives in. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Pacers trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to LeVert. To end the drought. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeVert's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Fournier. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. He takes it in. That one good for 2. LeVert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Pritchard. Kicks it to Williams. Here's Fournier. Thompson. The Pacers pull it in.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Boston.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And this will make it 31 victories for them on the year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Fournier's shot is off, and here's Indiana. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.